until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Green Bay Packers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers, and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, box truck.
From the 44, Rodgers. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Strong run. Cut. You gonna take.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Chance so good, he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Snead's got it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down, Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup. He gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brent, I know we're early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch twins, watch twins.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram, and an alley to run. He's got the first down and more inside the 40, and he gets this one down to the 24. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 24. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Me too, man. I'm just an old man, too. Yeah, I think we probably did meet before.
They'll run on first down. Ingram.
You wanted to play me.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
They tried to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Take 4, take 4. Okay, Mike 42, Mike 42, Joe.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know,
right
you
through
guys
your
didn't come out of
guys.
the gate. I know I offered my help with a few.
Like he
plays,
ran right through him.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On 2nd and a couple, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5,
missing him by
the
inches.
6-yard line.
Like the footwork back
Missed
there,
my
I
guy
thought they did a
by
pretty good
inches.
job of evading that first wave
Tried
of
to
players.
knock the crap out
Tried
of
to buy a
Jackson.
little extra time out of the pocket, but
He
in
tried
the
to
end,
knock Jackson back
that
to
was a tough one.
Yeah, winds
college.
up getting buried for the loss.
He tried to knock Jackson back to college. Missed him by inches, too. Come on. Sneak. Go, Sneak.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's going to go down again.
I hate when they don't
Darius
motion.
Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And
Should've
it
been
also
a touchdown.
brings up 4th.
I hate when they don't motion.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers now throwing again.
Oh, come on. How you don't go up and get that?
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Rodgers now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
I don't know how I didn't get that.
He's going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Rodgers now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Hey, 88. Hey, high 7. 48,
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, as the first half is winding down, and the Packers have taken the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just a second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Ingram again.
Oh.
There goes Mark Ingram. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram.
Yeah, I almost messed it up, though.
68 yards.
Yeah, I almost messed it up.
Have retaken
I almost
the lead.
screwed it up. Yeah, I almost screwed it up.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we?
Yeah, that's mostly my game, though. I'm not a gunslinger or nothing.
It was enjoyable to watch. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Ravens fan, period. Who? No, that's middle linebacker.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, Raven Lewis definitely my guy, but I'm overall, I'm just a Raven. I've been playing online with them for at least 10 years plus.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
Just one of them things where,
try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
From Chicago, I was doing like.
On first down, Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. A good pickup there.
No, I mean, you know what, but I don't hate on the Bears or nothing. I like, if they win,
They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed
if I were to have like a second team, it would be the Bears.
And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Yeah, because I remember.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I remember nobody used to play with the Ravens. Now it's like you know, it's trouble now. Yeah.
Throwing again on second down.
Especially coming this next season when we picking up Calais Campbell.
41. 2 yards, good enough
and then
for
especially
first.
if.
One thing you're hoping for when you run
Yeah,
drag
and then
routes,
if
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
From the Steelers used to be with the Steelers.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
You know, the crazy guy that one that all of a sudden, yeah. I mean, but I think
Rodgers now 11
I think he's been practicing with Baltimore. Yeah, we'll see.
It's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete.
We'll see.
Physical play on the football there. And
but you know what? I think he needs to go to a team like Baltimore because Baltimore got a way of keeping guys in line.
Unable to find anyone open.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Rodgers to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Getting tight down there.
He's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18.
Tight down there.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers is complete to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys?
And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out.
I play my defense at down here.
Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
You playing the small game.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
That's what I like about.
Right hash, it's
that's what I like about this
attempt.
D I got. Guys that just want to just slaughter people. You know,
and the 12-year
you get guys that want to come out and just.
And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Watch out. Eddie Wilson. Mike 42. That's it. Yeah. Here we go.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
I caught you there.
Touchdown.
It wasn't the play I was going to go to, but when I seen you messing around at that line,
And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
it's in that formation. Yeah, it's in that formation.
Tucker now to add the point after. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. I just know if he do come here, I'd rather get him than Denzel. I mean, Dez Bryant. I wouldn't want Dez Bryant. Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Because he all old and he may not be able to stay healthy no more.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Try to take advantage.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep
What you going to do right here?
More than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, look, 48. We don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Let's go. 48 Mike. 48 Mike. Watch the run. Check 48. 26. Check 48 to Mike.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. Going
Oh,
up
man, you
top.
should have hit your. You had a guy.
And that is incomplete. The Packers unable to
No,
pick
you
up
had
the
a guy
first.
underneath.
And the
He
Ravens
had the
get
first
football
right there.
back and in great shape.
Yeah, but no, but he was beyond the marker. Yeah, you had a guy. That's who I thought you was going to. Yeah, you had a guy right beyond the marker. That's where I thought you was going. Well, he was open. Well, nobody near him. He could have turned around and ran.
On first down, it's Ingram.
Well, you just remember next time that's what I do when I know a guy was open. I kind of look next
first
time.
down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it was the cover 2 that I was
So it's
calling.
Raven football here as we welcome you back.
So
And
some play you called where that
offensively
underneath
after
guy
having
come
time
open.
to talk it over. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Running right, this is Ingram. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their
See, it's the kind of
timeouts.
D that
As they'll talk things over
it
prior
gives
to
you,
this upcoming
it lets you
second
get
down play.
downfield, but then once you get down there, it get tough. Yeah, it get tight.
3
Especially
yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
if somebody just trying to just beat me deep all game, that's gonna be easy for me. You know, some guys want to just beat the crap out of you. You know, yeah, they want to. You know, but then them the ones that can't take a loss.
It's a give to the right, Ingram. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
There's a lot of poor
Now
sports.
the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an
they got this quick glitch too. It's where they can make the game disconnect, because every time, like I can tell some guys know how to do it, because when I'm yeah, they know how to make the game make it seem like it's an EA disconnection, but it don't be EA. It be they just know how to make the game disconnect.
Now it's Ingram. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You get an error
They're
message.
able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And you don't get your you don't get your win.
Those old school football players, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
They done it to me a lot of
right up
times.
the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
I take sometimes, you know, if I'm tired of about 1,000. Yeah.
They'll run here with Ingram.
If I'm tired or something, or
there. He's had his way in this
I ain't
one,
gonna
but
quit
this
'cause you
time
beat
they
me.
get him behind the line.
I might
It'll be a loss
I
of
might be
one,
tired
and it'll
or
be
gotta
2nd
go
and
somewhere
goal.
or something, but something like that, you know. Yeah. A lot of guys, man, they know how to beat the crap out of you, but they don't know how to, you know, they don't know how to take their losses. Like, yep,
Left guard defense. Left guard defense.
many of those.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Packers attack. Packers attack 44-44. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in and select you as a Packers. Okay, good game, man. Packers attack 44.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the Victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.